Imagine that. We get to hear about how horrible Americans are because of what Americans did to Native Americans. We get to hear how horrible we are because we allow our citizens guns. I read an article, got off, figured I'd refresh. Of course, there's this article that pops up, says a teen killed 2 police officers. Well, that brings my attention up immediately. Somebody standing up to the actual bad guys for once. How many of my friends and loved ones are dead because police didn't do their jobs, didn't want to do their jobs, or themselves thought it was okay to harm someone? Many of my friends were killed by police. You don't want to hear that. You don't want to hear about Ash being killed at the Boulder Hospital. You know, he'd protested for years how people are treated before he went up to that hospital with some road flares strapped to him, telling people it was a bomb. Ash was a good friend, and now he's a corpse. I got a lot of anxiety right now, and as a result, I can't even remember what I started this video for, what my exact point was. Oh yes, the shooting. This boy was able to take out 2 cops. Unfortunately, it's not U.S. news, it's Canadian news. And although when people start telling me about how they hate blacks, or how they hate Mexicans, or how they hate Jews, or how they hate any of these other people, whenever they do that, I always pretend I hate Canadians. You know why? Because nobody fucking hates Canadians. When I say I hate Canadians, people go, why would you hate Canadians? Reality is, I don't. I don't hate Canadians. However, law enforcement nationwide are Nazis. Their tactics are Nazi. They don't have to follow the law. They're not interested in following the law. If you're broke, you're not a human being in this country. You know it, just as the rest of you do. All right, my phone is overheating, so I'm going to have to end it here shortly. Now, this 16-year-old boy in Canada shot his mom and then killed 2 officers. Now, how much you want to bet that they're going to say it was mental illness forced him to do that? Or there wouldn't have been an altercation if there hadn't been a firearm? I have to look at the bright side of the situation, don't I? Or at least try to. No matter how they fucking slander his name after his death, he still got 2 of the son of a bitches. Good going, son.